Alright, if you've watched any old Western movies, you've probably heard of Medicine Bow. This is the Virginian Hotel in Medicine Bow, Wyoming. Okay, over here we've got the saloon. Across the street is the Medicine Bow Museum. I'm probably not going in, but I might. I don't know. We'll see. But I wanted to stop here in Medicine Bow. We're at about 6,250 feet elevation. I think the population is like 264. But Medicine Bow. If you watch old cowboy movies, you've heard about Medicine Bow. And this is just beautiful country. It's pretty barren. It's sagebrush, rolling hills, not a lot of trees. Trees are down around where the creeks are and whatnot. But for being somewhat of a desolate place, there's a certain beauty to it. And there are giant wind turbines all over here in Wyoming. And that's kind of neat. They're hypnotic almost. All right, let's see if we can go inside. Sign on the outside of the Virginian Hotel. When you call me that, smile. And can't go in right now. They've got a sign on the door that they're down folding laundry and be back in a little bit. So I'm not going to wait around till they're done folding laundry. That's fine. But figured we'd stop in Medicine Bow, Wyoming. Okay, we're just about 5 minutes north of Medicine Bow, about 5 miles. The wind's blowing fairly good here, not like it was a while ago. They had 40 plus mile per hour crosswind warnings on the highways, but it's all pasture land. But there are wind turbines everywhere. I don't know about you, but I think this is great. Let the wind provide electricity. This is just pasture land. There's no cattle out there right now, but you know, they're not going to grow anything except just grass for cows. Let me go over here. We got more, and I'll get a better picture of this later. See, even way off in the horizon, you can see wind turbines. And you may think, well, that ruins the beauty of the Old West. Well, okay. You're not out here. These are creating electricity. Cows are out here. Yeah, if you want to take a drive, you'll see, a lot of places there aren't wind turbines, and you can kind of picture how things were when the settlers were out here and, traveling west in their wagons, the Indians, the cowboys. You see that brown fence at the base? Well, not the base, but all along there. If you live out in the West, you're familiar with what they are. They're snow fences. And the wind gets so strong out here and they get so much snow, they've got to put these up all over near highways, railroad tracks, to keep the drifts from blocking roads, blocking the railroads. And they've been doing that for years. But this is just, like I said, it's kind of a desolate looking, but there's a beauty to the desolation. Look over there on that hilltop. These are mountains because we're at like 7,000 feet now. There goes the truck. It's just beautiful out here. So if you ever have a chance to come out here and take a drive through this beautiful country, I suggest you do it. Back for more. Alright, we've stopped at a rest area so Sam can get out and stretch her legs. Hey Sam. What you doing? Hey. Alright, stretch your legs. You got her water bowl and a bowl of food there. I figured I'd sit here and take a few shots of the beautiful landscape. It is a beautiful country. Like I said, not a lot of trees, sagebrush, windswept prairies, or high plains, I guess. We're up, 7,000 feet. Let me get over here, because here's how windy it is, if I can get it up there. See that bird flying? Oh, he was flying, but he wasn't going anywhere. His little wings were flapping. And he finally went down. Oh, there he is up there. Okay, he tried it again. Are you gonna try again, little bird? That little bird, and he's not making any progress. He's just up there flapping his wings. But this is a beautiful area. Sam's stretching her legs. I'm stretching my legs too. This is the pet exercise area. And one thing, when you're out here in the West, well, probably anywhere, out in the country, be aware if there are any snakes. Keep an eye out. I'm out here in moccasins. If I were going to go for a walk in any of this, I'd put boots on. But as I'm driving in comfortable footwear. So I've got moccasins on. And we'll just go around here. What do you think, Sammy? I don't know if you can hear the wind, but it's windy. Nice little rest stop. They got bathrooms and picnic tables. They even got barbecue grills out there. If you want to stop here and cook up some hamburgers, you could. If you want to spend the night here, you could. All right. So we're going to be going here in just a few minutes. Let Sam walk around a little bit more. But you don't need to see her walking around. Sam? Hey, Sam. What do you think, huh? What do you think? Yawn. All right. Shake it off. Shake it off. So you're going over, maybe get a drink of water. All right. That's enough. Oh, she's going to eat a little food. We'll let her eat her dinner in peace.